Hello and welcome to this SuiteAnalytics Workbook tutorial. In this video I'm going to focus on the concepts of datasets and workbooks. We start by going to our analytics homepage in NetSuite. In this overview we can see all the workbooks and datasets that I have access to as a user. I'm going to click on datasets and I'm going to select a dataset that I have created for this tutorial. This dataset is looking at sales data. A dataset is essentially a query that you create by combining record types, fields, and criteria. The results of this query serve as a source of information for your workbooks. Let's say that I want to include my customers in this dataset. In the column to the left, we're able to search for a field, and once it's found, we can just drag and drop it to the title grid. Once we're done with the datasets, we can save it and create a workbook from it. This workbook will be based on the dataset that we have just created. When we're creating the workbook, we are given three options of visualization: a table, a pivot table, and a chart. In my example, I'm going to use a pivot table. And now we can just drag and drop our fields. We want to see the customers and we also want to see the amounts. Now we click on refresh and we now see our data. Once you're done with the workbook, you can save it. Now we can go back to the analytics homepage. We can now see that our workbook has been saved and is now included in this overview. We can also see that there is another workbook created by a colleague. And this workbook is also based in the same dataset. We can see how our colleague has created a chart on this workbook showing the amount by the sales reps. Let's say that this colleague of mine wants to include the location in this chart. To do that, he could go to the dataset and look for the field to include it in the dataset. Now he can click on Apply to the workbook, and we can now see how the field has been included. If you drag and drop it and then refresh the workbook, we can now see the updated workbook with the new location field included. If you want more information about SuiteAnalytics Workbook or NetSuite, please let us know